Funeral.
Florida
Larry's funerals today.
Florida, Dad.
So this is what I woke up to watching this morning. All right, Mark, you did that. I say he did that because he kind of was able to gauge and understand what was going to happen soon because of the last incident. The last incident was, I think the one that was standing there that looked like she had seen a ghost when he pulled up, popped up. She had lied to another larger um, platform and said that Mark did not give her over $100,000, and that started a whole situation. And I thought it was real foul and messed up. So part of me was like, okay, well, I do believe she has an intellectual disability, and in my opinion, from the observation, right? So she probably, and I'm not making excuses, she probably don't understand the amount of money that has come across her family and have been blessed with from being on this platform. But she, nonetheless, she went and talked to another person, and she was not the one that made the arrangements as far as contracts and things of that nature. So she went and talked to that person she wasn't supposed to. So this put Mark in a whole other light where people felt as though he was allegedly using them for money, clicks, views, and was not paying the family. So much so that it was like it was messed up and it seemed like it was used against him and it could be real discouraging. And honestly, if I was him, I would have walked away at that point. What I think should have happened when he started to really what they had a GoFundMe. That's what it was. And the young man that did the sit down, what's her name? Is her name Betty? Whatever her name is. He sat down with her and basically said that the money in the GoFundMe was being misappropriated in his terms because he said it was supposed to help them buy a house. And what ended up happening as time went on, they continued to call and beg, and this happened, this happened, this happened, this happened. He had all the receipts tracking, so much so that he ended up having to pay taxes on the money himself. That these people did not even have to, money that he didn't get to use or do anything with because, I mean, he seemed like he's established and he has his own thing going on. So he didn't need the money. But let this other young man tell it, he made it seem like he was just whatever. So this clip right here is what I woke up to today. The niece, which is Larry's daughter, one of the brothers, been around here. Now they finally got to the bottom of where the money was at. She has been around. She admitted to having a habit. I don't know when. I don't remember that part of the clip. Maybe it was one that I didn't get a chance to watch. But everybody watched the Whittakers. Everybody watched the videos. They loved the family. Wanted to help them out. So many people donated. As time went on, you could start seeing other family members starting to pop up and hang out and linger around. And BJ was one of them. Recently, she ended up contacting Mark and saying that her father had passed away, which is Larry, that lives like across the street in a little trail. We know who Larry is, right? I think he's older than everybody at this point. He's like the older brother. But anyway, she came in and called this man asking for money or whatever. So she was like, I need at least $2,000 to get him a good burial or whatever. He sends her money. And he was smart because, one, I would have jumped on the plane too because his role is to help them. You know, it ain't, it's a lot going on with that behind the scenes, but in a way to be there as well. He pulled up because she was like, oh, he gonna have a funeral, Facebook Live at 3 p.m. And I'm like, who has a what? Okay. He pulled up. He was like, I'm coming to the funeral. Child, they was like, he ain't dead. And she's sitting there looking crazy looking at him like, he here. And she was like, the other man was like, oh, look. She was like, I see him. And I was like, how you mad with him? Because you backed up the lie that your niece told. And not only that, you lied on these people, what, maybe 2 months ago? And you see how that thing came full circle that fast to get to the bottom of where the money reside and what happened. Now, Mark, I don't think Mark should stop doing his work because I feel like what he's doing is, the Lord's work. Documenting, and helping people out or whatever he do. But I do think it should be a nonprofit when it comes to certain videos. Because at the end of the day, you don't want to have to continue to have to pay taxes, giving money away, and going through foolishness with people. And I feel like, in my opinion, she felt like she was the smartest one out of the bunch. But the smartest one out of the bunch ended up having something that was holding her back. So much so that she lied. And in her mind took her daddy out to get a couple $1,000 because she thought this man was just going to wire over. And then it's the audacity to do it after what happened about people saying that he was using them for money. But I'm glad he was able to document her on the phone hooping and hollering and cry lying about what occurred. And I was just having this conversation about certain type of teas go way cross borders and boundaries that others don't. And it's just sad how this woman can potentially mess up a good thing that the people that really need it, like Ray, he needs support as much as he can get it. Timmy, I think the other sister name, the other one, Lorraine. I might have them mixed up, but they clearly aren't able to care for themselves. He gonna have to make a decision on this one, and I understand they still making money, however they making it, but I'm glad it came out. Child, I was up there laughing my butt off. Mark around here hugging Timmy. Timmy walking around with chicken pox. Child, y'all go watch the episode.